session. What's up, Psychic Fire? Psychic Fire, you were on so early this morning. I popped on your live and I was like, where'd you go? I was like looking at the wall. But I put the FYB in there, but I couldn't stick around because I had to get my kids ready and out the door for school. What's up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sorry guys, this is all I got. And I put on that. Oh, and this. That's my little bit of green in my like entire closet. I have like a soft hi Lona. Like a minty green sweater. But it's freaking freezing today. It was so cold today, so you're welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's the St. Patrick's Day 15K giveaway. I don't know how to include Facebook and YouTube. I feel bad. I mean, I might have 1 or 2 viewers. Thanks, Psychic Fire. I might have 1 or 2 viewers, and I can't even see honestly who the viewers are. I don't even know how they engage besides questioning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Should have picked a St. Patrick's Day filter, huh? I did change my board to make for the St. Patrick's, but honestly guys, they limit my board so much. This is all I could get. Look, it doesn't even say reading. And I was like, I'm just gonna put it like that because I'm like, they limit you lots and lots and lots. Hi Frank, that is a psychic-led question. Psychic Fire can help you. She's right there. Just go ahead and hit follow for her, and she would be able to help you with that. I'm a medium. I connect you to your loved ones who are deceased. If you want a chance to win a free private 30-minute reading with me, not tonight, it will be pre-booked at another time at your convenience and when I have open in the schedule. So it's my 15K St. Patrick's giveaway. When I get to 15,000 likes, I'm going to pick the lucky winner to get a free 30-minute private reading. And hi, if you don't know me and you're new here, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. So you can sit back, relax, enjoy. You do not need to blow up my feet and let me know where the healing's going. And if you wanted to work with me one-on-one, prices are in the, trying to say things differently. In my link, I can say link on my profile. Thanks Roxanne. So it's a 30-minute reading, medium reading to win. It says free because TT stops. I have to abbreviate everything now, so if you guys are questioning what I'm saying, sorry. Just trying to stay on the good rhythm. If that makes sense. So TT only allows me to put like so many letters or whatever in there, so Oh, thanks, Belle. Hi, Belle. Definitely find it gives a lot of people comfort. I've been working with my sister-in-law about every 2 weeks. We do an intuitive healing and a mediumship reading. She did just lose her dad, very tragically, so I've been able to help her. And she's so sweet. And I said to her today, like, we're talking on the phone, and I'm like, isn't it crazy that I'm a medium? Like, isn't that weird? And she's like, I know. But she's like, I'm so grateful for you. So sweet. Now it's my new normal. Hey, Chad. What's up? Chad, it's my happy St. Patrick's Day, especially if you celebrate. I was learning all about St. Patrick, that St. Patrick is actually born and raised from England and became a slave in Ireland. Yes, my dear, it is 25. And I'm going to abbreviate. You're going to hear me say things a little different. PPCA or VM. And I think you already have the option, so. But I'm doing a giveaway. It's St. Patrick's giveaway at 15K. Once I have 15K likes, thank you, Lynn. I will pull somebody, a lucky winner in my live, that they will get a free 30-minute private reading with me. That it won't be tonight. It'll be in another day. I think I do have a couple of 30-minute open this week, so it would be this week. Like, it wouldn't be like super far away. Thank goodness I'm not booked months out, and I can do that for you. I got Val. Val, I got you. Did you want to talk to Luke, or was it somebody else, Val? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely hit that plus sign. Okay, you got it. He's asking how was your trip, but I feel like he went with you. But he's saying something like, how was your trip? And I think to acknowledge that you just came back from the trip. Something about this. Thank you, Chad. You too, if you're going on tonight. I love the blue heart. Something about pineapple or this fresh fruit. Did you put out a fresh fruit platter that you kind of shared with him or thought of him with some, yeah. So something about this pineapple, or was it a trip that you had where they have pineapples, something tropical? Let's see, Luke. Something about him putting his arms around you. I love how you know what I'm talking about. I'm so glad when he comes forward with stuff that you're like, yep, I know exactly what it is. Val, you are like the best to read for because you are so knowledgeable. I always say that I'm the worst sitter, that I never know. So like, already kudos to you. You do a fabulous job. But something about him putting his arms around you and you feeling like him petting your hair in the back, something significant about actually feeling the motion. So letting you know that indeed was him and that you were communicating or whatever at that time. So I don't need to know the details. Nobody else on the live needs to know the details, but it was an intimate moment that you had, that you shared, and he's sharing that with in a G-rated way, right? In only the way that Luke can. This is interesting. Are you trying to get in touch with his like brother or with somebody in the family, like either via Facebook Messenger or something, where you're hitting up the family to still kind of incline of what the services have looked like, where he might be buried, the location, anything like that, because I feel like their answers to you are really very short and not very kind at all. So I don't know. Okay. I remember you saying that, but I don't remember exactly. So he was just explaining like it's gonna kind of be a roadblock with them because they're still mourning the passing. And I get it. And so he's acknowledging that's okay. And he's like, it's what we have and share is so much deeper than anything that would be written on paper, or if you were to have like cremation, anything like that. I get that would be something very significant to you and be very honoring, but at the same time, it's like, exactly. Did you ever walk with him on the beach, or was that he's showing me you walking on the beach? Taylor, go somewhere else, sweetie. I love you. Bye-bye. So something about walking on the beach. Did you take him for a walk on the beach? When he was physically here, do you think of him while you're on the beach? Do you talk and walk with him on the beach? Something about going to the beach and, oh, sorry. Okay. Interesting. Not sure where I saw this beach. Do you like I'm tasting, I actually just had a little treat myself of peanut butter and Nutella on a piece of bread, and I'm almost tasting the peanut butter, but then he showed me in like pad thai. Did you have pad thai tonight? When was the pad thai? Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. You guys are gonna get to 15K in no time. Poor things, they're probably breaking their fingers. Oh my gosh, I love that you shared that moment, that you got to have that beautiful togetherness, that you felt him there. God, it just feels like this lifetime you guys were so ripped of the love that you could have shared. And it just feels like the hi Vita, I see your question there, so I won't answer that. I apologize. That is Psychic led. You can go to Psychic Fire. She can help you with that. Oh my goodness. Last week, I love it. So that's exactly what he's showing. And then he was saying how you've lived lifetimes where you got to be more involved, and it just feels like you were robbed of that this lifetime, and I feel so saddened by that. Oh wow, so you guys share that together. I am so glad that you have friends and circle and people that understand and definitely support you through this hard time, because there's so many layers of grieving and where you're at, and it's so good to have a community that will support you, to be with you. Oh, how wonderful. I love it. What question do you have? I'll give you like maybe one or two, and then we can wrap up with Luke. Was there any questions? He's saying, yes, that was him. So I don't know what you're going to ask. But he said, yes, that was him. But go ahead. You can ask it if you like. Hi, guys. Thank you. We're almost at 15K. St. Patrick's giveaway. At 15K. I was going to play St. Patrick's music. And then I was like, well, I guess that's not really my genre. Yes. Oh, we're there. Yay, you guys did it. All right, give me a minute while I wrap up with Val. I know, don't worry. I've got you. I've got you, girl. So yes. So, yes, but he still always hears you. So even just your thoughts of him, he hears you. He knows. Oh. I mean, okay, here's what I'm getting for an answer. I was like, was that you? I'm so confused. So, it wasn't exactly. So, sleep paralysis can happen but he was showing me that your souls were together and having fun, doing whatever they do. And your body went to go back, your soul went to go back in your body, and you woke up before the soul came in. And then you felt like that pressing. And that's what he showed me. I'm not 100%, 100,000% sure. But that's what I felt, that it was your body coming back in and having that sleep paralysis. So, because I feel like you were kind of shocked of being like, wait, I don't know, this is not normally our thing, you know? And so I feel like your soul was out and then it came back in, and you can get that scared feeling. I believe that 100,000%. Hi, Rachel. Okay, so, and anything else for Luke, or is that all it? Because I'm going to pick the lucky winner. Hi guys. So hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. Thank you, Val. I so appreciate. We're going to thank Luke for coming forward, and as always, I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. That is scary. It's so scary. Listen. So I have. Now we've hit 15K. We're over 15K. So thank you guys for tapping. I'm going to go through. I'm going to pick a lucky winner. I'm giving away a free 30-minute private reading. This private reading will not happen tonight, but I probably have availability this week if we can work it out. Okay, so don't get upset that it's not going to be tonight. It's a private reading, and you get me for longer, because during the TikTok lives, it's only like 5 to 10 minutes. So this way you get a full 30 minutes to enjoy, ask me all the questions, whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and pick the lucky winner. Okay. Okay, please excuse me while I'm picking. I'm gonna look through the whole thing because I want to make sure that I give everybody a shot and pick the lucky winner. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna go with my first. And I couldn't tell you if I've read you before, so if I did, that's okay, because listen, you're here, you worked. Okay, drum roll please. Rachel Lynn, RN. Ta-da! I picked you. Arius. Yay! Lucky winner! Yay! Happy St. Patrick's Day! Fun. So, what I'm going to do, Rachel Lynn, is, you're very welcome. I am going to, wait, how do I follow? There you go. I'm going to follow you. So that way I can send you a direct message. I can give you my schedule and we can work out a time. If you don't book it on my calendar though, because it's gonna ask for payment, so I'm gonna book it privately for you. So that way you get your free 30-minute private session with me. Ah, yay, 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 yay. Oh my gosh, Roxanne, you're doing it. You're doing it, you're doing it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Val. You're so very sweet. Val, I always see when you do comments and tag me. I am so appreciative of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rachel, yay, I'm so excited. You know what? I'm gonna take this whole page with me upstairs because what I'll end up doing is leaving it down here and then I'll forget. So I'm gonna put Rachel and RN. Rachel Lynn RN. And you guys were awesome. I will still give you the free intuitive healing tonight. Don't worry. That's normally what I do. 30-minute reading. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes if I don't have it written down. Rachel Lynn 1. Rachel Lynn RN is her title. Wow, that's fascinating, Val. Sometimes it's hard. I bet your clients are really into it though. But I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna have somebody be rude to you. I deleted her. I don't know why she was rude. I was like, I don't take rudeness. Hi guys, hi. Oh, maybe was she being rude or was she laughing because your phone died? I have no idea. And I blocked her. I was like, done. Whoa, that's cool. Hi, Clee. Clee. That's hard on the tongue. Hi guys, hi. So, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. She tagged you and then she was like, ha ha ha. But then I think maybe she was laughing because the phone died and laughing at that, but it seemed kind of too much poking fun. So I was like, you're not gonna be mean to my friend. I was like, Rachel and I are close. I was like, we're like this. Okay? I was like, see ya. She's probably like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, no. But I do tend to tell you guys like this. I know it. Hi, Elmer. Oh, okay. Listen, so I apologize. I've tried to introduce myself like 5 times and I've gotten it once in here. So hi, if you don't know me, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So on my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. So you can sit back, relax, enjoy. You do not need to write on the feed where you want to receive the healing. If you want to work with me one-on-one, Rachel's got me. Yeah, welcome. Thank you. Definitely hit that plus sign. I will abbreviate a lot of things. So that way TT can keep me in the rhythm. That's the way I'm saying it lately. Pondy replay, right? The rhythm. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, it's $25 for mediumship, $30 for healing. And you can find it in my link, which is in my picture. You click it and it'll take you. Oh, thank you, Val. That's so sweet. Val, it's probably because Luke is fabulous to channel. Like I said, he's the angelic realm, like, so he's really, really good. I was so excited to do the 15K giveaway for you guys. So we already did that. So let me change my board. We're gonna swap. Oh, good. so glad he's back on. Hi. Good job. Good job. And he was very polite and he listened to you very well. Oh. Hi, Michelle. I follow you. Welcome, welcome. Right? Is that the Michelle that, maybe I'm mistaking you for somebody else. I don't know. Your profile picture looked like somebody else. Got it. Got it. Lips are sealed, girl. Oh my gosh. I bet Roxanne. I finally put away the... Actually, I have to get a new pad. I've been so fortunate to be working on you guys. I need a new pad. Roxanne, I got you. Yes, there are two Michelles. What's up? You're a Michelle, like a Michael, but Michelle. And I like the 444. What's up, Tommy? Roxanne, you wanted to connect with somebody. I feel like we never do mediumship. I'm like, wait, are you sure you want to do mediumship? Awesome. Okay. Tommy, that is a psychic-led question. You can hit up Psychic Fire. She might still be on. You can follow her. She's fabulous, and she can answer that for you. I connect you to departed loved ones. So where are we working? Who we connecting you with, Roxanne? Grandma. Okay. Did your grandma have a lot of like skin tags or marks or something? This feels so interesting. I'm so sorry, Tommy, you're just blowing up the feed and I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Something about her skin. I don't know why she wanted to show me that. Maybe it's because you have a memory of that. And something about her smelling like this baby powder actually reminds me of my grandma. Like having this like baby powdery kind of smell. Something that she either puts on if it's her deodorant and it just smells like very like baby powder. Like that's the only thing I can describe it. She's explaining that she knows that you're so concerned about all your health issues and you have so many things that it feels like everything's kind of coming at you all at once. So I don't know if that's how that feels or if you're just like, I feel like I'm never gonna get out of here or I'm not gonna, yeah, just like, why can't we all figure this out? Like, it seems like your health, your living situation, the boyfriend, the beau, or whatever. Yeah, and it's almost like, are you freaking serious? But here's what she's showing me. She said diamonds don't form unless if they're added with pressure. And it's something about you being able to move through this and then come out on the other side, this beautiful diamond. So, and it's like so hard to say because it's so hypocritical of me, right? Like of explaining, or even from grandma, of being like, it's okay, you're gonna get through this. F that. Sometimes it's hard. You know, life is hard and can be really, really difficult. Hi, thank you, Melissa. Thanks for stopping by. So it's more about her acknowledging of where you're at right now and her being like, I'm here for you. And stepping forward and being so sweet and supportive. I feel like this very multi-patterned crocheted blanket, so I'm seeing it specifically in squares, but I don't know if it's in squares or like a floral pattern or something, and it's like different colors in these like block squares. So guys, try to leave the feed as much as possible while I'm working with somebody one-on-one, so I don't get distracted, because reading is a little bit different for somebody's brain if you're not used to it. So sometimes I'll get distracted with questions. Why is she talking about going to get ice cream? She's like, ice cream will make you feel better. Ice cream makes everything better. Did she like ice cream? I'm like, why is that coming up? Where she's like, ice cream makes everything better. Like, that just seems like a simple thing, but also it's kind of like, yeah, it does release endorphins and serotonin because it's a feel good. So I love it. I love it. I don't even think you don't even need an ice cream mixer. It does help if you have one, right? So I don't know if you still have one. Hi, Genuinely Me. Try to keep the comments low while I work with somebody one-on-one, or I will have to mute you. Thank you so much for understanding. This is a paid client. If you want to get on my list, it's $25 to connect with a $30 for healing. Thank you so much. And thank you for understanding. So let me see. Interesting. Okay, so I asked her, how does Roxanne get out of all this? Like, why is everything coming? And it's like, before you shine, like, I don't know why she keeps using diamonds and things. She's like, before you shine, like, shit comes on you. And like, I feel it's like through this tunnel that you have will come out on the other side. And I'm like thinking of you doing all the steps. You got your certificate, you're doing the first responder thing, or I don't even know what it said. Thank you, and I apologize if I don't have it right. Is the PTSD, like, I felt like lasering focus on that and shutting out the noise as much as possible to, that's okay. Thank you, Genuinely Me. So know that, like, it's because I feel like you want to help everybody, like, as if everybody has stuff that they're coming to you for, and you're like, okay, well, I can do this, or okay, I can do that. And it's like, no, you can't. You don't have the time. So it's like, you have to figure out what you want and focus more on that, and tell the other people, or it is okay to say no. It's okay to say, I'm sorry, I'm just too busy for that, or whatever it is. And I feel like they would understand. And even if they don't understand, go screw them. Tell them go screw. That's what Grandma was saying. Like, she's like, tell them go screw. Because it feels like you are, it's going to be so rewarding. And this job is something that you're very passionate about. And I feel like if you focus in on it, you know, you've got your 9 to 5, but stop adding to your plate. Stop adding to your plate, because I feel like what's happening is everybody else's drama and BS is becoming a physical health issue in your body. Does that make sense? Because you have such a soft heart for people, and it's hard for you to say no. But it's very important to keep those boundaries, to keep grounded, and to block off the people that you need space from right now, or whatever it is. Like, you don't have to fully cut them off and be like, you're out of my life forever, because Joelle said so. You don't have to do that. But just know that you're completely supported and loved and guided through this new transition, that it's gonna do so well. I see like these groups, and not only that, Roxanne, I feel like you're building this beautiful space and having workshops and meetings and is this social services or whatever this is. So it feels like a huge branch that you can like build upon and almost have this place that like this will become your full-time business if you just allow it to. So you are trusting in yourself and you're investing in yourself and you're doing all the right things. And Grandma's here to show you that. I saw it too, and I was like, I love it. I am here for it. I am here for it. I saw a big building. I saw this like round archway, like with glass in the middle. So I don't know, it's a very unique looking building. And then where you host meetings, and then maybe like yoga or workout areas, and then this and that. I love it. If it's a rehab center with it, I have no idea, but it's huge. And I'm so happy for you. And I really hope this comes to fruition. But you have to focus on yourself and give the no's and the boundaries where you need to. Does that make sense? I'm obsessed. I love it, love it, love it. I'm like, if I could do distance stuff, I will and help you out. I love it. I'm like, I wish we lived closer. I would totally be down. Do you have a question for Grandma before we wrap up? Thank you, Roxanne. Do you have a question for her before we wrap up? And then Nicole, I have you on the list. Okay, what's the question? Sometimes I open up for a question, guys. Sometimes I don't. Just a heads up for those of you on the live. It depends on how busy I am. We're slow, so it's a little bit slower. So I figured I'd take a question if she needs to. I heard little feet over my head, and I'm like, if those kids are going for snacks. Okay. She said, make the time to go see her. I don't know. I feel like is your mom and your relationship a little bit strained? It feels like you might not talk to her as much. I don't know. Because it feels like you should just make a little trip to go see her. Because it feels like a little bit of a drive, but not too bad. Something that is definitely doable. But she's like, make the time to go see her if you can, to say your goodbyes. I feel like it would be something that would weigh on your heart and feel poorly if you didn't. But that's completely up to you. You don't have to listen to Spirit. It's up to you. You have free will. Yeah, so I got that. But it's up to you, because if she passes, more recently and more than faster than you expected, and then you're like, death is so definitive when it comes. And I know it's so definitive here, like it's not on the other side, and I get that. But there's something about losing a parent that just feels so, I don't know, everybody explains it like, my aunt explained it, that you almost feel orphaned until you pass. So just keep that in mind. So, okay. Sending you so much love. We're going to thank Grandma for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Yeah. So true. Nicole. Oh, no, Michelle 51786. I mistook you for somebody else. Your profile picture in that small little dot that it was, you reminded me of, do you follow the, you're so very welcome. Do you follow the hospice nurse that does the thing with her little pink hair strand? She's got like one little pink hair strand, and she's got a little, and I looked at you a little bit closer, and I was like, that's not her. I'm so sorry. But I thought you were her. I thought this was like your private profile picture or something. And then, but you kind of resemble her in that tiny, tiny little picture. So that's who I thought you were. Nicole, who are we connecting you with? But it's all a compliment. And I'm so glad that you found me because I know that you're new here. So definitely hit that plus sign. You will hear me abbreviate. It's just because, so I say in the TT rhythm. I hear the kids running upstairs. Better not be going for snacks. Nicole, who are we connecting you with? Readings and healing are about 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. Oh, hi, Serene. Hi, sweetie. My grandpa who raised me. Okay, Nicole, I don't want to know anything else. Thank you. So I'm doing a private reading for Nicole right now. Serene, if you wanted to get on the list for intuitive healing or a reading tonight, it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. I have CAPP or VM, if you understand those. Like I said, I'm abbreviating for TT rhythm. Can't not dance. Okay, Grandpa. Have I connected you to this grandpa before? Because he feels very familiar. It's funny because we just got off that cruise ship and we had Latin night where everybody wore all white, and I feel like he's coming to me in white linen. So like white linen pants and white shirt. So I don't know if he's just showing me he's Latin descent or whatever. So he's like, I'm dressed for Latin night. What? I'm like, okay. I didn't even know it was Latin night. Why is he saying, okay, perfect. Why is he saying like Cubanos? Is that, is he like of Cuban descent or something like that? I'm not sure why he said that. Let's see. He says everything with a bit of an accent, so I don't know. Okay. He says everything with a bit of an accent, so I don't know if he has an accent or if he's just saying it that way. Did he always wear it, like when you're saying white tee, but I'm seeing him more in, we call them wife beaters. I'm seeing him more in like a wife beater. Did he wear those often? You know what those are? Like the white tank top. So bad that they're called that. I'm sorry. Okay. But something about this loose neck white tank top, and I'm assuming he just wears it underneath all of his t-shirts or like a double layer. He's funny because white plain tee undershirt. Okay. It's funny because he keeps showing me his physical attributes, and I'm like, I don't need to talk about that. Like, I don't need to always validate your physical, but he's showing me a bit hairy, and him, and a bit of a belly. And I'm like, okay, I can talk about that if you want to. What's up with the Cheers TV show? Didn't that have a theme song like that? He's singing Golden Girls theme song to me, but I'm like, wait, that's Cheers. Okay. What is it about the Cheers TV show? Because I saw the Cheers sign, and then the bar area and like the TV show, so I don't know. Okay. Nothing about the TV show. I mean, listen, it feels like that was definitely of that generation. So I don't know if he was into watching that show. Why is he showing me all the old TV shows? Now I saw Planes. Remember that TV show? Was it called Planes? The one about aviation where it's kind of like they all hung out inside the air. I don't know. Like, it was like 90s that I'm thinking of. Anyways, I digress. It's funny because connecting with him, he feels... Wings! Thank you! I was like, yeah, that's it. He feels not super chatty. He feels like his personality is... Okay, that's why he's showing me all these older shows. And he's like, we'd put on a show and then we'd kind of hang out. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you can validate that. I'm like, why is he showing me all these things? But it's funny, his personality is a bit very straightforward. Doesn't seem like he beats around the bush, but he doesn't feel like in my face. He doesn't feel like he comes in and commands the room and like pushes everybody aside and all the things. Like, it feels like he's just kind of sitting over, like if it was a busy like party setting or whatever, he'd be fine just sitting, you know, having a snack, having a drink. If you came over and talk to him, he'll talk. But that's why I feel like I'm like pulling teeth with asking him. I'm like, okay, Nicole's here. She wants to hear from you. Like, why don't we bring up some things? What do you like to do? You know, all, you know, and then he couldn't get off the showing me the hairy and the belly. I was like, you're really pushing that, aren't you? I was like, I've got to talk about that. Did you guys have an above ground pool? Where's the above ground pool? Because he's showing me something about floating. So I don't know if that's you now or if you had it with him and you guys could have that. Something about floating on the like floaties and he's kind of like resting in the pool or you're hanging out in the pool. Ah, beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. So definitely with these floaties, I feel like you're just like floating. Everybody's relaxing. It's like a beautiful day. Love it. Love it. Love it. He is safe and at peace in heaven. He definitely feels like he has faith. I don't know if he was quite the church goer, but he definitely feels like he had faith and believed in Jesus Christ here on earth. So now that he's in heaven, he's like, Jesus is real. Like, Jesus is real, and it's crazy. So they usually get excited. They sometimes get you get a little awestruck when you first get to meet Jesus. Never went to church. Yes, but I feel like there was something about either his wife had faith and something like there was faith in the home. And so that's where he was explaining to me, like, I don't know, like, what happens when you die. So he's like, I don't know what happens when you die, but he's like, let me tell you what, Jesus is real. Like, Jesus is real. And like, he's showing me him like flabbergasted and his jaw hit the ground and like, was like awestruck when he met Jesus. So knowing that he's safe and at peace with God, what would you like to ask him before we wrap up with Grandpa? He loves you so very much. He's calling you button? Like button? I don't know if he said button. It's a cute little nickname. If I heard him correctly. He loves having like an ice cold tea. Oh, and he made me poke the nose, and I said button. Oh, I love that. Oh, cute. Did he play like got your nose too? Squirrel bait. I love that. Like when I said the button was a cute nickname, I was like, oh, it's cute. But then I feel like he would play too, like the got your nose. Was there a question for him before we wrapped up, Nicole? Yeah. Cute. And then he would ask you to do muscles. He's telling you, do muscles. Do muscles. Let me feel your muscles. Hi, Reese. Oh, he's sending you so much love. Let me wrap up here with Nicole. My list is open. Give me just a moment. So, he is so very proud of the woman that you are and all the things that you do for everybody. But he said, don't forget that sometimes you have to take care of yourself because you are the center of the family. You take care of everybody. So remember to take care of yourself. Sometimes you just need a day, and that's okay. So he just wants to give you that kind, like, little love. So we're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Hi, guys. So with the waiting list, so my list is open. It's open right now. So it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. You will hear me abbreviate some things, so let me tell you in my own way. So it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. My links are, if you hit my picture, links are in there, and it's CAPP or VM for options. That's really funny. That's kind of unfortunate for somebody to think that way, right? Unfortunate for them. Hi, Stephanie. So that is a psychic-led question. You can go reach Psychic Fire. She's still on my live. Psychic Fire is fabulous. She can help you with all your psychic-led questions. Definitely hit that plus sign, though, because there's no coincidence of why you found me. I'm kind of taking the night off of doing the intuitive healing, aren't I, for the free? Sometimes that's okay, guys. Sometimes I need to sit back a little bit and give myself a little... Do you know, too, that I've been off the boat. I went on the cruise ship. I got off on Friday. 4 days. I've been still feeling the boat. I had to do like a hypnosis on myself. And I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better, but it's awful because the best way to describe it is it's seasickness on land. And I said, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to, like, hold on. Okay, I'm good. So it's so I've been taking like Dramamine and motion sickness stuff and ibuprofen and Claritin. I've been like taking anything to help. And I said, I guess I'm just Ariel because my sea legs are fabulous, but my land legs suck. Would anybody else like to work on this live before I wrap up? I might have to do another meditation. But I said no, like I would work with my regular job, so that's why I'm like here, still showing up. No, nobody else has experienced that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rachel Lynn, I'll hit you up. Connie. After Connie, I might wrap up because I do have to get the kids to bed eventually. Connie. Hi, thank you, thank you, thank you. Connie, who would you like to connect with? There you are. Who would you like to connect with? What's the relationship? If it's non-gender revealing, perfect. That's it. I know who that is. Yeah. Let's see. who has the like roots that come in? I don't know if this is your mom, because I feel like she has pretty light hair that she dyes it, but something about these big roots coming in, either it's like gray and like she dyes it blonde, or something about these roots. I don't know why she went like straight towards these roots, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you so much for, and like, it's so funny how they'll show me, like I'm zoomed in on that one thing. Okay, she showed me big hats. Now, I don't feel like this is like, she could be part of a society where they wear hats or something like that. I don't really know. But I felt more like her actually covering her skin from the sun. So I don't know if she had an episode of skin cancer or worried about skin cancer, something about her keeping herself in the shade. And that was seemed very important with these hats. So I don't know if that's something that she did. I mean, they could be brim hats. They don't have to be huge. It just feels like they were more purposeful than for style. It's so funny because I asked her, I'm like, are you big into costume jewelry? What do you like? And she's like, oh my God, no. She's like, I barely had any jewelry on. Like, I wouldn't have much of anything. Like, she feels like very simple, like maybe an earring and like her ring, and like that would be it. Like, she's very, very simple. Like, I put some necklaces on her and she was like, no, like that's, no. Okay. But very opinionated. Like, she definitely knows what she likes and what she doesn't like. Try to answer Connie as quick as possible to let me know, indeed, if this does sound like mom. If it doesn't, that's totally fine. Okay. I can always ask her to step aside and then, like, if this doesn't sound like mom. But I would definitely feel like this is mom. Who's big into the board games? Something with a game that you can pull out, or it might be a game on your phone that you play, or something, or if she did it like to keep herself sharp. And the magazines, something about going through the magazines and finding the games, either the crossword or the Sudoku. Perfect. I was like, it's a new way to communicate, right? Like, she's showing me on screens as opposed to newspaper, but I also feel like she would have magazines sometimes, and she would go for those specific areas. So sometimes having a magazine and going through that. She was more particular about the magazine and not as a newspaper. I asked her, I'm like, are you a coffee or a tea drinker? And she goes, coffee. She said, I would drink coffee all day if I could. But she feels like she stops midday. Like, she might have a later one in the late morning, but then she's like, no, I have to stop. Like, I won't sleep. It's so funny because your mom feels, how do I put your mom's personality? She feels very direct. Like, she definitely has love for you, right? Like, she has love, and she loves you, she's here for you, all the things. But she feels a little cold. I don't know how to say that without being mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, she just feels like this little bit of, she's not giving me much. That's how I'm gonna say it. Because I'm asking her these questions, and she's like, yeah, I do this. And then she's like looking at me like, and I'm like, your mom's kind of scaring me, Connie. She's not scaring me, but it's just like you know, where it's like she's more serious and she's just like, okay, what's the next question? Kind of like this, where if you were the interviewer like I am, where I'm kind of like, okay, well, what do you want to talk about? I don't always feel that way with people, but with your mom, I kind of do. I'm like, so I don't know if she was very much a disciplinarian, or if she worked in a school system, because she feels very authoritative, very disciplinarian, maybe ran a tight ship and things went her way or the highway kind of thing. So I think that's where I'm getting a lot of that from. And not saying that there's not love. She definitely shows love. I feel like she shows love in a lot of her food. She loves to feed people. But it's funny because it doesn't feel like she's a huge cook. But it feels like even little things that she bought, store-bought, like, and feeding her family and taking care of her family, that feels very important to her. So I don't know if you felt that. Like, I feel like I always call it Mickey D's, so I don't know if you call it McD's. McDonald's was like a treat. Like, you got to go out to McDonald's for if you did well on a test or at school. Okay. Because I feel like she likes plants more than she likes people. Does that make sense with her? Because her communication and like talking to a stranger, because I'm pretty much a stranger to them, so they act with me as a stranger. So if it's in their personality to not like to talk to strangers, guess what? They don't love to talk to mediums. They show their personality. It's nothing. She's still here, and she's of course here for you and validating and showing all the things that she's with you. So sorry, she's interrupting me. She's showing me some kind of, now she wants to talk. Now she's chatty Cathy. I'm gonna tease her. Now I'm gonna tease her back, and she's giggling. She's laughing at me. But she's showing me something about this. I don't know if this is your bed or if this is a guest bedroom, but it feels like there's a throw blanket at the end of the bed. I don't know if this is where she slept, if you guys lived together. And so I don't pull the other people because of the fact that this is a one-person reading, but I definitely feel like her mother is with her, like a mother figure for her. Do you have like a tabby cat that passed? Because there's some kind of fluffy cat, and I don't know what a tabby cat is, but she's saying something about the tabby cat and having the tabby cat. So do you have a question for her before we wrap up? Your mother is a hoot. She's a friggin' hoot. She's almost like, Joelle, your personality is too much for me. Oh, I love it. I love it. What question do you have for her? Do you have bunnies? I feel like you have a bunny. Showing me the like crate to keep the bunny, or the, you know, I hate to call it a cage, but it kind of is. Bunny rabbit cage. I used to have a bunny. Was there a question for her before we wrap up with Mom? And I'm gonna probably wrap up with my lives here. Aww. She says, sorry, I am so sorry, honey, that you had to witness that. But she wants to also thank you for being there, because what you did was comfort her in the time. So she was not, it was almost, the pain was there, but she was more scared, I think, than anything. And you being there comforted her, because she was like, oh shit, this would have happened with me by myself. And so it feels like having you there was just such a comfort to her. And I'm so sorry. She's explaining, I'm so sorry that's how I passed, but know that you let my soul be safe and at peace with heaven, to allow it to go and be at peace, because it just feels like her health was not well at the time, and she wasn't taking the best care of herself. So know that she's taking full ownership for how she passed, but she's thanking you for supporting and being by her side while she passed. So she's thanking you for that. We're going to thank her for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up my lives there. I'm going to go and get these kiddos to bed. Thank you for joining the St. Patrick's Day. You're welcome. The St. Patrick's Day 5K giveaway. So Congratulations to Rachel Lynn, RN. I'm going to message you maybe later this evening after I get the kiddos to bed. It might be tomorrow. I don't know. So don't panic. I will get you your free reading. So congratulations. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Everybody have a lucky, lovely evening. Thanks, Sally. I'm so glad you joined me too. Hit that plus sign if you don't already follow me. Good night to all.